welcome into Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. It's the Vikings and the Packers. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. The 2-1 Vikings, the 1-1 Vikings, the 2-0 Packers. Evil Dead has set the line. Vikings -152, the over/under. I'm going to go with the over on that. Lambeau's at 13-1, 120 multi-purpose yards. We're underway. The Vikings get the ball first, fielded by Simmons in the end zone, touchback. And the Vikings will have it at their own 25-yard line. Jarvis Simmons. And the starting quarterback is Kevin Bickford in his 7th year out of Army. The Vikings beat the Bears in week 1, and then they lost to the Browns last week at home. 15-14, a heartbreaker. So the Vikings are 1-1. 1st and 10, Minnesota from their own 25-yard line. Vikings come out in the I formation. Bickford under center. Bickford, play action, looking, throws deep, going for the home run. He's got a man, North. James North all the way down to the 15-yard line. Wow. What a way to start the game. 60 yards to James North, the 9th-year receiver out of Florida. And had that ball not hung up there, he would have scored. He had to kind of wait on it. But as it is, a 60-yard reception, and the Vikings will have it 1st and 10 at the Packer 15-yard line. Just like that. Wow. Bickford just aired it out on 1st down, and they get a big gain down to the 15. 1st and 10. The Vikings will come out with Bickford under center. Bickford back. Bickford throws to the end zone, and it's nearly intercepted. Broken up by number 29, Nick Henderson. Here's the Vikings offense up front. Long, Blanchard, Valentine, Strong, and Brocious. And then it's North, Hinson, Lambos, Underwood, and Monterey. 2nd and 10 for the Vikings at the Green Bay 15-yard line. Just underway, opening drive. Four receivers wide for Minnesota. Bickford under center. Bickford, 3-step drop, throws. He's got a man, Black, and he can't hold on. He got upended by number 26. Mark Young, the 2nd-year back out of Rice. Here's the Packer defense. Hine, Browns, and Claywell up front. They play a 3-4. Owens, Harris, Spencer, and Moulton, the linebackers. And the secondary, Henderson, Palmer, Collins, and Young. It'll be 3rd and 10 at the 15-yard line. Vikings kind of stalling out here at the 15-yard line. Kevin Bickford in the shotgun on 3rd and 10. Bickford fakes the handoff, rolls out. He's going to take off, and he slides down at the 8-yard line, a gain of 7 yards. He'll be 3 yards shy of the 1st down. It'll be 4th and 3 at the 8, and the Vikings are going to have to settle for 3. Well, the drive started off well with a 60-yard pass, but then it kind of stalls out. Tim Davison, the 7th-year kicker out of UCLA, will come out, and this will be a 25-yard attempt to put the Vikings on the board first. On 4th and 3. Davidson from 25 yards. Williams to hold. The kick is up, and it's good. and the Vikings take a 3-0 lead. 7:08 left to play. Here in the first quarter, live from Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin, week number 3 here at Jammin' Sports. And the Vikings take the opening drive, march down the field, and get a field goal to take a 3-0 lead. And now the Packers will get it for the first time. That whole drive, Lambeau's never touched the ball. Lambeau still has no yards. Zach Young will kick off for Minnesota, leading 3-0. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Smith at the 7-yard line over the 25, 30, and he brings it out to the 31-yard line. First and 10, Green Bay. Wasting talent like that. Mark Emden, the starting quarterback in his 13th year out of the University of Florida. He spent 2 years with the Cardinals, now in his 11th year with the Packers. First and 10 from the 31 for Green Bay, their first possession of the game. Down 3-0. Green Bay comes out, 4 receivers wide. Emden under center. Emden hands off. No, play action, rolls out. Dumps it off. Incomplete. He was looking for Dave Fairweather. The Vikings were right there. Here's the Green Bay offense. Up front, Sherrard, Bowling, Walker, Sitton, and Hancock. And then it's Alexander, Smith, Hicks, Jackson, and Kirkwood. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Green Bay at their own 31-yard line. Packers come out. 4 receivers wide. Emden in the shotgun. Emden draws back. Throws out to Hicks. And Hicks down the sideline has the first down all the way out to the 50-yard line. A 19-yard swing pass to Eric Hicks, the 8th year back out of Buffalo. First down, Green Bay. Under 7 minutes left now in the first quarter. Minnesota up 3-0. First and 10, Green Bay from the 50-yard line. Mark Emden in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Emden hands off to Hicks, and Eric Hicks down to the 46, a gain of 4. Let's take a look at the Minnesota defense. They play a 4-3. Edwards, Seymour, Vernon, and Hull up front. Linebackers, Rawlings, Martin, and Florence. And the secondary, Bell, Monroe, Jones, and Hewitt. It'll be 2nd and 6 from the 46-yard line. .625 and counting. Packers come out. Emden under center. He'll hand off to Hicks around the outside. And Hicks a yard out to the 45-yard line. On the tackle, Nathan Hewitt in his 10th year out of USC. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Vikings. Or 3rd and 5 for the Packers, I'm sorry. At the Viking 45-yard line. Six minutes left in the first quarter. Vikings up 3-0. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Packers. A big third down. Emden in the shotgun with a back on either side. Emden back to throw. Throws, dumps it off to Covington. He can't hold on. Incomplete. Broken up by number 21, Jeremy Bell, in his 3rd year out of Alabama. That'll bring up 4th down, and the Packers are going to have to punt. unless they want to try a 62-yard field goal. Oh my gosh, they're going to try a 62-yard field goal. James Griffey, this is bad coaching right here. The kick is up, and that's not even close. That wasn't even in the same zip code. It'll be a turnover on downs, and the Vikings are going to have it at the Green Bay 48-yard line. 1st and 10. As Green Bay foolishly tries a 62-yard field goal. And of course it came up empty. Griffey doesn't have that kind of leg. Live from Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin, Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. The Vikings will get it for the second time, up 3-0 at the Green Bay 48. Anthony Lambos, the all-world running back, has yet to touch the ball for Minnesota. Vikings come out on 1st and 10. Kevin Bickford under center. Bickford, hands off, no, play action. Throws downfield to Underwood. Lawson Underwood all the way down to the 26-yard line. The 5th-year tight end out of Iowa. 22 yards and a Viking first down. They're using Lambos as a decoy. That's what they're doing. First down, Minnesota, down to the Green Bay 26. The Vikings have kind of dominated the first quarter, but they only have 3 points to show for it. 1st and 10 from the Green Bay 26. 4 receivers wide, Bickford in the gun. Bickford back, throws, dumps it off to Lambos, and Lambos down to the 20-yard line. That'll be a 6-yard reception to bring up 2nd and 4. Down to the 20-yard line. 4:58 left to play here in the first quarter. So Lambos finally has some yardage. 6 total yards. No rushing yards yet. On 2nd and 4 from the 20-yard line. Bickford hands off to Lambos this time. And Lambos is going nowhere. No gain. Here's forward progress at the 20-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 4. Making the tackle, number 32. For Green Bay, Nick Collins. In his 13th year out of Bethune-Cookman. It'll be 3rd and 4 for Minnesota. At the Green Bay 20-yard line. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford back. Throws outside to Underwood. Underwood's going to be stopped short of the first down at the 17-yard line. Again on the tackle, number 32, Nick Collins. It'll be 4th and 1. And once again, Minnesota is going to have to kick a field goal. The Vikings have no problem driving down the field, but once they get inside the 20-yard line, they can't do anything. So Tom Davison will come out. This will be from 34 yards to give the Vikings a 6-0 lead. There's the snap. Kick is up, and it's good. Vikings lead at 6-0. 3:41 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin, Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. 2 field goals by the Vikings in their first 2 drives. Next week, Minnesota will host Detroit. Green Bay next week will be at Chicago. .341 left to play in the first quarter. Vikings up 6-0. The Vikings at 1-1. The Packers at 2-0 coming in. Zach Young will kick off. There's the kick. Fielded by Smith at the 13-yard line. Brings it back out. Still on his feet. He's going to go. They're not going to catch him. He's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Green Bay. He actually fielded it at the 7-yard line, so that's a 93-yard reset or kickoff return for touchdown. C.J. Smith, the rookie out of USC. Bad tackling by the Vikings. He escapes that tackle right there. And he goes all the way for the touchdown. And just like that, we're tied at 6. And the Packers can take the lead with the extra point. A 93-yard kickoff return for touchdown by C.J. Smith. And now Griffey for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. Green Bay leads it 7-6. 3:28 left to play here in the first quarter. Here at Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. So this game just took an interesting turn as Green Bay strikes on a kickoff return to take a 7-6 lead. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Barker, 2 yards deep out over the 20, 25. They'll mark him down at the 25-yard line. Aaron Barker, the former Jet, in his 5th year out of Pittsburgh. First and 10, Minnesota at their own 25-yard line with 3:24 left to play here in the first quarter. Packers up by 1, 7-6. Beautiful day here at Lambeau, about 72 degrees. Bright sunny skies. We're still in September. 4 receivers wide. Bickford in the shotgun on first down. Bickford drops back, throws, gets it off to Lambos, out to the 30-yard line, a gain of 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5. Lambos now has 11 all-purpose yards, all receiving. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 30-yard line. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Packers up 7-6. 4 receivers wide. Bickford in the gun. Bickford back. Throws. And it's nearly picked off. Broken up by Antonio Spencer, the 2nd-year linebacker out of Texas. And that'll bring up 3rd and 5. .252 left here in the first quarter. 3rd and 5 for the Vikings from their own 30-yard line. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford back. It's a blitz. Gets it off to Lambos, who gets hit, and he's knocked down for a 2-yard loss. Back to the 28-yard line. Gilbert Brown on the tackle in his 9th year out of Boston College. A loss of 2, be 4th and 6. Actually, a loss of 1. It'll be 4th and 6. So Lambos now has 10 total yards of offense. All-purpose yards. Just 10. And the Vikings are going to have to punt. Zach Young comes in to punt. Young gets the punt away. Fielded by Caldwell at the 28-yard line. And Matthew Caldwell out to the 38. First down, Green Bay. 2:21 left to play here in the first quarter. Mark Emden comes out to lead the offense. Green Bay up 7-6. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Evil Dead in the room. My moderator. Emden in the shotgun on first down. Emden back. Looks downfield. Rolls out, throws, incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Stop the clock momentarily at 2:17 left here in the first. It's been a long first quarter. On 2nd and 10 from the 38. Packers come out. Emden under center. Emden back. Emden throws, gets it out to Kirkwood, makes a nice move down the sideline, all the way down to the 30-yard line. Vince Kirkwood, the rookie out of Oregon State, a gain of 42 yards, or 32 yards, I'm sorry, down to the 38-yard line. First down, Packers into Viking territory. Vince Kirkwood faked out Hewitt out of his shoes. Coming up on the 2-minute mark here in the first quarter. Green Bay up 7-6, and they're driving again. 1st and 10 at the Viking 30-yard line. Emden under center. Emden hands off to Hicks. Hicks makes another nice move. He's weaving all the way down to the 16-yard line. A 14-yard run by Eric Hicks. Weaving through the Vikings as he goes. First down, Green Bay. What has happened to the Vikings? They were dominating early, but Green Bay has woken up. A minute 35 and counting. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. Emden under center. Emden 3-step drop, throws, incomplete. He was well covered. Jeremy Bell on the coverage for Minnesota. The 3rd-year defensive back out of Alabama on Vince Kirkwood. 2nd and 10 from the 16-yard line. Five receivers wide. Empty backfield for the Packers on 2nd and 10. Emden back. Throws inside to Kirkwood. Down to the 4. A gain of 12. First down, Packers. It'll be 1st and goal at the Minnesota 4-yard line. Green Bay trying to get to 3-0. Coming up on a minute left here in the first. 1st and goal, Green Bay from the Minnesota 4. Emden under center. Emden 3-step drop, throws, jump ball, incomplete. Broken up by Jeremy Bell once again, number 21. And that'll bring up 2nd and goal. Adam Covington, the intended receiver, number 82. It'll be 2nd and goal for Green Bay from the Minnesota 4-yard line. Emden under center on 2nd down. He'll pitch it to Hicks around the outside, and Hicks breaks a tackle, and he's in for the touchdown. A 4-yard touchdown run by Eric Hicks. And the Packers go up 13-6 with the extra point coming. A 4-yard touchdown run by Eric Hicks, the 8th-year back out of Buffalo. And the Packers take a 13-6 lead. And now James Griffey for the extra point. It's up, and it's good. Packers are up by 8, 14-6. 48 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. We'll have another doubleheader for you tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have the Washington Redskins at the Kansas City Chiefs. And then we'll have the New York Jets at the Cincinnati Bengals. That'll be tomorrow night. James Griffey will tee it up for the Packers. With 48 seconds still left in the first quarter. A long first quarter, almost a half hour long. Normally quarters are about 15 to 20 minutes. Griffey kicks off. Fielded by Barker in the back of the end zone. Touchback. The Vikings will have it at their own 25-yard line. Down by 8, 14-6. Well, the Vikings took a 6-0 lead, and then the Packers scored 14 quick unanswered points to take a 14-6 lead. First and 10, Minnesota from their own 25. Lambos only has 10 total yards. In the I formation, Bickford hands off to Lambos, and Lambos plows forward out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 8. That puts him at 18 yards total offense. It'll be 2nd and 2. On the tackle, number 51, Antonio Spencer. Anthony Lambos in his 3rd year out of Coastal Carolina. 2nd and 2 from the 33-yard line. 23 seconds and counting here in the first quarter. Bickford under center. He'll hand off to Lambos again. Lambos about 3 yards out to the 36-yard line, but it's enough for the first down. And that, my friends, should take us to the end of the first quarter as we watch the replay. At the end of one, the Packers lead the Vikings 14-6 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin, week number 3 here at Jammin' Sports, brought to you by Snickers. Green Bay leads Minnesota 14-6. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikings from their own 36-yard line as we start the second quarter. Anthony Lambos has 11 yards rushing. I think he's out to 19 total yards at the moment. 1st and 10 from the 36. Bickford under center. Bickford rolls out, throws downfield, incomplete. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. The intended receiver was number 80, Lawson Underwood, the tight end. It'll be 2nd and 10. Vikings come out. Bickford this time in the shotgun on 2nd and 10. Bickford back. Looking, throws, outside, throws it away, incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. 7:51 left in the first half. Since the Vikings got out to a 6-0 lead, they've not looked good. 3rd and 10 from the 36-yard line. Bickford in the shotgun with a back on either side. Bickford back, looking, throws downfield, incomplete. The Vikings go 3 and out, and they'll have to punt. James Monterey, number 81, the intended receiver. Young gets the kick away, and that's going to be inside the 10 and down at the 8-yard line. Jeez. 1st and 10, Green Bay at their own 8-yard line. 7:39 left to play here in the first half. Packers up by 8. On 1st and 10, 4 receivers wide. Emden in the shotgun. Emden, play action from his end zone, steps up, rolls out, being chased, and he's going to be sacked by Ray Edwards at the 2-yard line. A loss of 6 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 16. Jeez. Who did this? Yeah. Yes. As we watch the replay, .7:18 and counting here in the first half. 2nd and 16, Green Bay from their own 2-yard line. They're up by 8. In the offset eye, Emden back, looking, throws, gets it downfield to Kirkwood, out of bounds at the 14-yard line, a gain of 12. First, not quite a first down. It'll be 3rd and 5, a gain of 11. Vince Kirkwood, the rookie, out of Oklahoma State. 7:02 left in the half. Third and 5 for Green Bay at the 14-yard line. Empty backfield, 5 receivers wide. Emden looking, throws to the near sideline, nearly picked off, incomplete. Broken up by number 31, Rashard Jones. It'll bring up 4th and 5, and the Packers are going to have to punt. On 4th down, Larson back to punt, gets the punt away. Fair caught at the 42-yard line. And the Vikings will take over 1st and 10. Pretty good field position at the 42, at their own 42-yard line. 1st and 10. 6:43 left to play here in the first half. Live from Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin, Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. So the Vikings now with a chance to tie it up before halftime. Plenty of time. 6:43 left in the half. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford hands off to Lambos, and Lambos, the Packers aren't giving him anything today. A loss of 2 yards back to the 40-yard line. On the tackle, number 53, David Harris, in his 11th year out of Michigan. And the Packers' run defense today is excellent. It'll be 2nd and 12 from the 40-yard line. Clock continues to move. 6:20 and counting here in the first half. Bickford under center. Bickford, play action. Throws downfield. Kell can't hold on. Incomplete. The tight end, Darren Kell, couldn't hold on. It was broken up by number 29, Nick Henderson. And that'll bring up 3rd and 12 for the Vikings back at their own 40-yard line. Stop the clock with 6:13 left here in the first half. On 3rd and 12 from the 40, Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford back. Throws outside to Lambos down the sideline, but he's going to be shy of the first down. He only gets 7 yards out to the 47-yard line. It'll be 4th and 5. And the Vikings are going to have to punt. On the tackle, number 42, Matt Palmer, the former Lion, in his 8th year out of Iowa. The Vikings will punt on 4th down at their own 47-yard line. Zach Young back to punt. Gets the punt away. Aiming for the corner, and he doesn't get it. It rolls into the end zone. Touchback. I thought that was going out at the 1. Packers will have it 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line, up 14-6 with 5:40 left to play. Here at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Packers come out on 1st and 10. In the I formation, Emden under center. He'll hand off to Hicks around the outside, and Hicks goes down, a 1-yard loss. Back to the 19-yard line, making the play, Jim Florence, the linebacker in his 3rd year out of Wake Forest. It'll be 2nd and 11. Both run defenses playing pretty good. It'll be 2nd and 11 for the Packers back at their own 19. 5:20 and counting here in the first half. Good crowd here tonight. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Emden from the shotgun. Emden back. Looks. Throws. Gets it out to Jackson to the 26-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. Keith Jackson in his 17th year out of Texas, the tight end. That's a long time to play tight end, 17 seasons. It'll be 3rd and 4 from the 26-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side. Emden in the shotgun. Emden back. Throws. Gets it out to Alexander. Out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 9. First down, Green Bay. John Alexander, the 12th year receiver out of Michigan, on the catch. If you missed our earlier game tonight, the Colts beat the Bills. That's in the video section. First and 10 from the 35. 4 receivers wide. Emden under center. Emden fakes the handoff, rolls out, throws, dumps it off to Jackson, who gets no gain. Making the tackle, number 59, Dion Dial, the 3rd-year linebacker out of San Jose State. It'll be 2nd and 10, under 4 minutes left here in the first half. Green Bay up 14-6. About midway through the second quarter. The Vikings at 1-1. The Green Bay Packers at 2-0 coming in. On 2nd and 10 from the 35-yard line. 5 receivers wide. Empty backfield for Emden. Back to throw. Looking. Throws outside. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. Keith Jackson again, the tight end. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 10 from the 35-yard line. Packers in the offset eye. Emden back. Throws, dumps it off to Hicks. Hicks plows over a man out to the 44-yard line. Plows over, then trips over Montel Monroe, who gets credit for the tackle. That'll be a gain of 9. It'll be 4th and 1. And the Packers are going to have to punt. Kyle Larson back to punt for the Packers on 4th down. Gets the punt away. And that's going to go inside the 10. Nice punt down to the 8-yard line. Nice punt by Larson. The 14th year punter out of Nebraska. So the Vikings will start deep in their own end. Down by 8. 14-6. 3:06 left to play here in the first half. As soon as I say there was a good crowd, they all left. Oh well. 1st and 10 from the 8-yard line. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford hands off to Lambos up the middle. Lambos gets out to the 14-yard line, a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. He's got 15 yards rushing. I think Lambos has about, 12 yards receiving? I can't remember. 2nd and 4 from the 14-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Bickford in the gun. Bickford, high snap, hands off to Lambos, and Lambos plows forward down to the 22-yard line. A gain of 8 and a Viking first down. Out to the 22. The time is winding down. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Clock is winding down. 2:15 and counting. 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Bickford in the gun, back to throw. Looks downfield, throws deep, going for the home run. He's got a man, Black, all the way down, touchdown. Right at the 2-minute warning. We'll hold it right here. That's a 78-yard touchdown reception to Brian Black, the 6th-year receiver out of Oklahoma State. And the Vikings strike with a big touchdown as Black breaks a tackle to get into the end zone. And now it's a 2-point game. Let's see if the Vikings go for 2. And it looks like they're going to line up for the 2-point conversion to try to tie it up. Nope, they're going to kick the extra point. Tom Davison for the PAT. It's up, and it's good. So the Vikings draw to within 1. The Packers lead at 14-13, a minute 57 left. We're officially at the 2-minute warning. Whenever they score on the 2-minute warning, they don't take a break. So we'll just keep it here. We'll have a doubleheader again for you tomorrow night. We'll have the Redskins and the Chiefs, and that will be followed by the Jets and the Bengals, starting at around 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Tom Davison will kick off. This will be fielded by Smith at the goal line over the 20, 25. And C.J. Smith brings it out to the 29-yard line. Actually, it's Jamison Smith, not CJ Smith. My bad. The second-year running back out of Texas A&M. Packers from their own 29-yard line. 1:52 left here in the first half. They're up by 1 here at Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Week number 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Just a 1-point game. Emden in the shotgun. Emden back. Looking, throws outside to Hicks, who steps out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. Eric Hicks. That'll stop the clock. 1:47 left until halftime. Four receivers make it 5 for the Vikings, or the Packers. Empty backfield. Emden looking, throws, gets it out to Jackson. Down to the 38-yard line, a gain of 6. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. Keith Jackson, the tight end. Nathan Hewitt made the tackle, number 29 for the Vikings. The clock continues to roll, 1:25 and counting. 3rd and 1, Green Bay at their own 38. Emden in the shotgun. Emden back. Throws across the middle to Covington. Down to the 50-yard line, a gain of 12 yards. First down, Green Bay. Adam Covington, the 7th-year receiver out of Kentucky. Another Packer first down, and Green Bay takes a timeout with 1:01 left here in the first half. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Evil Dead in the room. Evil Dead's been kind of quiet. First and 10 from the 50-yard line. Long timeout. What are you doing? She didn't go on there. What? She didn't throw up on. On 1st and 10, Emden back. Throws downfield to Kirkwood. Down to the 38-yard line, a gain of 12 yards. First down, Green Bay. They take a timeout. They have 1 timeout left. 56 seconds left here in the first half. Evil Dead still here. That's good to know. Packers not quite in field goal range yet. .56 seconds left until halftime. The Vikings up 14-13. First and 10 from the Viking 38. Packers in the shotgun. Emden with a back on either side. Takes the snap. Looking, throws downfield to Covington. All the way down to the 21-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Another Green Bay first down. 40 seconds and counting. Green Bay holding on to that final timeout. Packers are now in field goal range. It'd be a 38-yard field goal from here. Clock still runs, coming up on 30 seconds. 4 receivers wide. Emden in the shotgun. Emden takes the snap. Throws downfield to Caldwell. All the way down to the 3-yard line, a gain of 18 yards to Matthew Caldwell, the former Jet. And the Packers take their final timeout with 16 seconds left in the half. First and goal, Green Bay from the 3-yard line. Packers trying to score before halftime. They're out of timeouts. They have time to take a shot at the end zone. Tight game. Packers up 14-13 here in week 3 The Vikings at 1-1. The Packers at 2-0. First and goal from the 3. Mark Emden under center. Three-step drop, looks to the end zone. He's in trouble. He gets sacked back at the 7-yard line. Richard Seymour on the sack. Second and goal. They're in the hurry-up. 4 seconds. He's going to spike it. No, he's going to go for the end zone. Throws a pass. No good. And the Packers come up empty as we hit halftime. Green Bay's up 14-13 here at Javin Sports. And welcome back to Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin, as we get set to start the third quarter. Some really bad clock management by the Packers going into halftime. They should have spiked it and kicked a field goal. Instead, they tried to throw a touchdown. It was incomplete, and time ran out. Poor clock management. Packers lead at 14-13 as we start the third quarter. Green Bay will get the ball first to start the second half. I'm Jimmy Jam along with Evil Dead, bringing you the game this evening here at Javin Sports. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Caldwell, about 5 yards deep, touchback. Green Bay will start from their own 25-yard line. Up 14-13.
Don't you dare.
Mark Emden, the quarterback, in his 13th year out of Florida. When you finish the half that way, it's obviously the coach's fault. Well, Emden should have spiked it. He should have known better. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. Emden in the shotgun. Hands off to Hicks. And Hicks gets out to the 27-yard line. A gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. Dion Dial on the tackle, number 59, for Minnesota. It'll be 2nd and 8. Packers come out. Emden under center. Emden hands off to Hicks up the middle, and Hicks out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. It'll be 3rd and 2. On the tackle is Sheed. That's Kason Sheed, the second-year defensive back out of Iowa. On 3rd and 2 from the 33-yard line. In the offset eye on 3rd and 2. Emden hands off to Hicks. And Hicks breaks through and gets out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 6 yards and a Packer first down. They're running out of sheets. First down, Green Bay. The rest of the NFC Central this week. Later on this week, Tampa Bay plays at Detroit. And the Bears play at Carolina later this week. First and 10 from the 39. Emden under center. He'll hand off. No, play action looking. Rolls to the near side. Throws downfield to Kirkwood. All the way down to the 30-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 31. A 30-yard reception to Vince Kirkwood, the rookie out of Oklahoma State. Kirkwood's had himself a game. He's had a lot of receptions today. The rookie making an impact. First down, Packers at the Viking 31-yard line. Packers up by a single point, 14-13. They're in field goal range. First and 10 from the Viking 31. 4 receivers wide. Emden in the shotgun. Emden back, looking. He's going to run for it. He gets sacked. A 3-yard loss back to the 34-yard line. Wayne Hull on the tackle in his 14th year out of Idaho. A loss of 3 yards. It'd be 2nd and 13. Do not throw up. As we watch the replay, second and 13 at the 34-yard line. 5:40 and counting here in the third quarter. Packers up by 1 on the move. Emden in the shotgun on 2nd and 13. Emden back, throws, gets it out to Alexander. Alexander down to the 22-yard line. That'll be a gain of 12. That'll bring up 3rd and 1. John Alexander, the 12th year receiver out of Michigan. The Packers are definitely in field goal range now. Green Bay trying to get to 3-0 to start the season. Minnesota's at 1-1. They don't want to start 1-2. 3rd and 1 from the 22-yard line. Mark Emden takes the snap, hands off to Hicks. Hicks has the first down inside the 10, down to the 8-yard line. A 14-yard run by Eric Hicks. First and goal, Packers at the 8-yard line. Packers on the move. First and goal from the Viking 8. 4:45 and counting here in the third quarter. Packers come out with 4 receivers wide. Emden in the shotgun. Emden back, looking, rolls out. He might take off. He's going to run for it, and he slides down at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 3. Ty Martin was right there, number 55. The 2nd-year linebacker out of Tennessee. 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. Packers come out in the eye. Emden under center. Emden will hand off. No, play action. He gets sacked back at the 11-yard line. A loss of 8 yards. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 11-yard line. Put it in. And that's going to bring up 3rd and goal. Back at the 11. Terrence TJ in the room. Good to see you, Terrence.
Ginger, lay down.
Welcome on in. We got a tight game here. 3rd and goal. Empty backfield. Emden in the shotgun. Emden takes the snap. Looks to the end zone. Looking. Throws. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down. And the Packers are going to have to settle for 3. James Griffey will come on. This will be a 28-yard field goal attempt. Griffey from 28 yards to put the Packers up by 4. There's the snap. Kick is up. And it's good. Packers lead at 17-13. 3:26 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. So Griffey will tee it up for Green Bay. The Vikings, they're still only down by 4 points. There's the kick. This will be fielded by Simmons at the 7-yard line over the 20, 25, 30. And Simmons brings it back to the 33-yard line. Jarvis Simmons in his 3rd year out of Tennessee. Here's some first half highlights. That's the 72-yard touchdown to Black. That was back in the first half. That was James North. Big catch by him. A sack. And Black again, his touchdown reception. That was back in the first half. Packers up 17-13, 3:22 left here in the 3rd quarter. Vikings still in striking distance. But they have to get their offense in gear again. Bickford under center. Bickford, 3-step drop, throws, gets it to Black inside, and Brian Black to the Green Bay 49-yard line. An 18-yard reception, first down, Minnesota. Brian Black, the 6th-year receiver out of Oklahoma State. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got Evil Dead and Terrence TJ in the room. My moderators bring you the game today. Three minutes left in the 3rd. Clock is running. 1st and 10, Minnesota at the Green Bay 49. Bickford under center will hand off to Lambos. And Lambos no gain. The Packers have really shut him down. Number 58, Charles Moulton, the linebacker in his 4th year out of Boise State, makes the tackle. Lambos has just had no room to run today. I think he's got more receiving yards than rushing yards. 2nd and 11. He actually lost a yard or so at the Green Bay 49-yard line. Vikings with Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford looks, throws inside to North, and James North down to the 38-yard line. A gain of 11. First down, Minnesota to the Green Bay 38-yard line. James North, the receiver, in his 9th year out of the University of Florida. He's a Gator. We're coming up on 2 minutes now left to play in the 3rd quarter. Packers up 17-13. Minnesota on the move. 1st and 10 at the Green Bay 38. 5 receivers wide. Empty backfield for Bickford. Bickford back. Throws deep. He's got Black. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 38-yard touchdown reception to Brian Black. And the Vikings have retaken the lead, 19-17. Black got open. He's got great speed. And gets in for the touchdown. 38 yards on the touchdown reception. And now Tom Davison will come on for the extra point to put the Vikings up by 3. Evil Dead's got to like that. The Vikings have retaken the lead. And now Davison will come on for the extra point. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Minnesota's up 20-17. A minute 50 left here in the 3rd quarter. We're live from Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin, week number 3 here at Jammin' Sports. So the Vikings took an early lead, then Green Bay took a lead, and now the Vikings have come back to retake the lead. This one's gone back and forth, just like our earlier game today. The Bills and the Colts won that game. Davison will kick off for Minnesota. Fielded by Caldwell in the end zone. He takes a knee, touchback. And Green Bay will have it at their own 25-yard line, down by 3, with 1:50 left here in the third quarter. Neither offense has rushed the ball very well today. Neither team has over 50 yards rushing so far. It's been all in the air. Green Bay will have it at their own 25. They come out with 4 receivers wide. Emden, play action, rolls out, throws, gets it off to Fairweather. The tight end down to the 35-yard line, a gain of 9 to be second and inches. Dave Fairweather, in his 8th year out of Army, the tight end. 1:32 and counting here in the third quarter. It'll be second and inches. The Packers come out in the I formation. Emden will hand off to Hicks, and Hicks plows forward and has the first down out to the 38-yard line. On the tackle is Ray Edwards for the Vikings. It'll bring up first down. A fresh set of downs for the Packers. A gain of 3 yards. The third quarter is winding down. We're coming up to a minute left. Five receivers wide, empty backfield for Emden on 1st and 10. Emden back to throw. Throws outside to Kirkwood. Vince Kirkwood out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1. The rookie wide receiver, another catch for him today. Ty Martin on the tackle for the Vikings. .30 seconds and counting. 2nd and 1. Emden under center. Emden hands off to Hicks. He bounces off his own man down the sideline. A busted play that works out anyway. Down to the 28-yard line. Wow. Not the way they drew it up, but it got 19 yards anyway. First down, Green Bay. Down to the Viking 28-yard line. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Minnesota up 20-17 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. As we start the fourth quarter, our NFC Central matchup today, the Vikings and the Packers. The Vikings lead it by a score of 20-17 as we start the fourth quarter. 1st and 10, Green Bay at the Viking 28-yard line. Packers trying to retake the lead. This game has gone back and forth. On 1st and 10, Emden in the shotgun. Emden, play action, throws deep, and it's caught by Alexander. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 28-yard touchdown reception to John Alexander, the 12th-year receiver out of Michigan. A perfect pass by Mark Emden. And Green Bay is retaking the lead. Packers are up 23-20 with the extra point coming. A perfect pass by Mark Emden. James Griffey for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. Packers lead at 24-20. 7:55 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Here at Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin, Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Evil Dead and Terrence TJ in the room. Evil Dead, I'll leave it up to you. Should I do a baseball game next or a hockey game next? I'll have time when this game's over. I did a baseball game last night after football. Griffey to kick off. This will be fielded by Barker. He's going to down it. It'll be a touchback, and the Vikings will have it at the 25-yard line. All right, we'll have a hockey game after this. Let's see what's next on the schedule hockey-wise. Let's see. It'll be the LA Kings at the Montreal Canadiens. That's the game up next. First and 10, Minnesota at the 25-yard line. Vikings come out. They have 4 receivers wide. Bickford under center. Play action by Bickford. He's throwing deep. He's got a man. Black again. Are you kidding me? All the way down. He fumbles, and North picks it up. They got lucky on that one. All the way down to the 1-yard line. What a day Brian Black has had. Now he fumbled at the end of this, but James North was right there. I think he would have been called down. James North was right there, Johnny on the spot to pick it up. That would have been, that's not a fumble. They might review this and back the ball up a yard or two. But it's going to be first and goal, Minnesota, just like that. On a deep pass to Brian Black. No review. They'll have it at the 1-yard line, first and goal. Vikings in the I formation. Bickford to Lambeau's touchdown. Vikings. And just like that, the Vikings retake the lead. They're up 26-24. This game has turned into a shootout. What was your over-under? I took the over, if I remember. I think your over-under was, what, 42? Something like that. Maybe 52. I forget. A 1-yard touchdown run by Anthony Lambeau. And the Vikings strike quickly, and we're at 50 total points. Davidson for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. And the Vikings go up by 3, 27-24. The Packer lead lasted 2 plays, and the Vikings retake the lead. Still a lot of time left. 7:16 left to play. Here in the fourth quarter, live from Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. This has turned into quite the game. Especially here in the second half. It's going back and forth. Big plays, long passes by both teams. Neither team's rushing game has been any good today, but they've been passing all over the place. And now the Vikings will kick off. Tom Davison to kick. Fielded by Smith at the 7-yard line, out over the 25, and he brings it out to the 31-yard line. Jameson Smith, the second-year back out of Texas A&M. 7:12 remaining. Vince Kirkwood's had quite the day, the rookie, Kirkwood. Green Bay will start from their own 31-yard line. I tell you what, man, this game is so smooth. It's a lot smoother than 20, 21, and 22. They really hit their stride with 19. And it all went downhill after that. First and 10 from the 31-yard line. 5 receivers wide. Emden in the shotgun. Emden back. Steps up. Throws. Incomplete. Tried to hit Keith Jackson. Broken up by Montel Monroe, number 27. The 4th-year free safety out of Florida State. That'll stop the clock. 7:08 left. We'll have hockey for you after this. Give us about 10 minutes after this game's over. We'll have hockey for you. The Kings and the Canadians. 2nd and 10. Emden back. Throws. Gets it out to Covington. Out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 10 yards and a Packer first down. Adam Covington, the 7th-year receiver out of Kentucky. So the Packers on the move, down by 3. The Packers come in at 2-0, trying to get to 3-0. The Vikings are at 1-1. The Vikings lost that heartbreaking game to the Browns last week. 15-14. The Browns scored right at the end. Emden in the shotgun. Emden back. Sets up a screen pass to Hicks. And Hicks gets plowed over. Just a 1-yard gain. Chris Vernon on the tackle. The 7th-year defensive tackle out of Iowa. Just a gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9. Clock continues to roll here in the 4th quarter. Packers down by 3. 6:20 and counting. They'll have it 2nd and 9 from their own 42-yard line. Mark Emden under center. Covington in motion. Emden back, throws, gets it out, incomplete. He short hopped it, and that'll bring up 3rd and 9. Covington, the intended receiver, number 82. That'll stop the clock with 6:03 left. 3rd and 9 for the Pack at their own 42-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Emden in the shotgun. Emden drops back. Rolls out. Throws downfield to Alexander. All the way down to the Viking 37-yard line. A 21-yard reception to John Alexander into Viking territory. First down, Green Bay. Clock continues to move. 5:40 and counting here in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 Packers at the Viking 37-yard line. Empty backfield again for Emden. 5 receivers wide. Emden back. Throws out to Covington. Out to the 31-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Adam Covington. Ty Martin made the tackle for Minnesota, the linebacker. 5:15 and counting. Packers at the Viking 31. On 2nd and 4. 4 receivers wide. 3 to the near side. Emden in the gun. Emden back. Throws down the middle to Caldwell. The former Jet, Matthew Caldwell, down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. Caldwell spent 11 years with the Jets. The Jets let him go. The Packers picked him up. First down, Green Bay. Ty Martin and Jeremy Bell on the tackle for Minnesota. Green Bay at the 17-yard line. 1st and 10, 4:40 and counting. Emden hands off to Hicks around the outside. Hicks is going to get down to the 14-yard line, a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Clock keeps moving. 4:20 and counting. Here at Lambeau Field in Green Bay. The not-so-frozen tundra today. Emden in the I formation on 2nd and 7. Emden hands off to Smith around the outside. C.J. Smith a yard to the 13-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 7. And we're under 4 minutes left. A big 3rd down right here. Green Bay can tie it up with a field goal, but they're thinking touchdown. 3rd and 7. 5 receivers wide. Again, empty backfield. Emden in the shotgun. Emden back. Looks, throws inside to Jackson. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 13-yard touchdown reception to the big tight end, Keith Jackson. And Green Bay retakes the lead, 30-27, with 3:36 remaining. Wow, this game is just going back and forth. And now Griffey will come on for the extra point. James Griffey. The kick is up, and it's good. Packers lead by 4, 31-27. 3:36 remains here in the 4th quarter, live from Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin, Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. Minnesota will play Detroit next week. Green Bay will play Chicago at Soldier Field. The Bears play later this week at Carolina. There's the kickoff by Griffey. This will be fielded by Barker. He's going to down it again. Just about every kickoff has been in the end zone. We've seen a lot of touchbacks today. Vikings will have it at their own 25, down by 4 points with 3:36 remaining. They need a touchdown. A field goal does them no good. They need a touchdown. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Lambos has been a non-factor today for the Vikings so far. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford takes the snap. Looks, throws outside to Kirk Underwood. Incomplete. Lawson Underwood couldn't hold on. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Breaking up the pass was number 31, Prince King, the rookie out of Texas State. That's his name, Prince King. 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. The Vikings with 4 receivers wide. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford back. Bickford, he got hit as he threw, incomplete. It bounced off his lineman. It'll be 3rd and 10. That'll stop the clock, 3:27 left. Kind of stepped into his own player, and the ball got knocked away. 3rd and 10 from the 25-yard line. 5 receivers wide. Bickford, or 4 receivers wide. Bickford in the gun. Bickford back. Looking, throws deep. He's got Underwood into Packer territory, down to the 39-yard line. A 36-yard reception to Lawson Underwood, the tight end, all the way down to the Packer 39-yard line. 1st down, Vikings. A big gain for Minnesota. They're now threatening into Green Bay territory. They're down by 4. They need a touchdown. Coming up on the 3-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. Vikings come out. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford back. Rolls out. Throws back across to North. inside the 20. James North down to the 18-yard line. A 21-yard reception. First down, Vikings. Down to the 18-yard line. The ninth-year receiver out of Florida. Matt Palmer on the tackle, number 42 for Green Bay. Vikings on the move, trying to retake the lead. .235 and counting here in the fourth quarter. Coming up on the 2-minute warning soon. First and 10, Vikings from the 18-yard line. Bickford under center. Hands off to Lambos up the middle. Lambos down to the 9-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1. Lambos has 32 yards rushing today, but he does have a touchdown. As we're coming up on the 2-minute warning, I don't think they'll get the play off here. On 2nd and 1, and we've hit the 2-minute warning. Green Bay up 31-27 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. 2 minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. Green Bay leads Minnesota 31-27. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Vikings at the Green Bay 9-yard line. Minnesota trying to retake the lead. This game going down to the wire. Vikings in the I formation. Bickford hands off to Lambos. Lambos down to the 8, but he's going to be just shy. 3rd and 1. Bickford in the shotgun on 3rd down. Looks to the end zone. Throws outside to Underwood. He's got the first down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. Vikings in the hurry up. Bickford in the gun. 3 receivers to the far side. Bickford back. Looks to the end zone. Steps up. Throws underneath the Lambos. Down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 3. Vikings continue the hurry up. 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Bickford in the shotgun. Bickford back. Rolls out. He gets sacked. Slung down by Gilbert Brown at the 7-yard line. It's 3rd and goal at the 7. A loss of 5. Bickford in the shotgun on 3rd down. Bickford back. Looks to the end zone. Throws outside to Underwood. Underwood out to the 3-yard line. It's 4th down. 4th and goal from the 3. Bickford in the shotgun. They continue the hurry up. Bickford back. It's 3rd down. Throws to the end zone. Monterey touchdown. Vikings. A 3-yard touchdown reception to James Monterey. And the Vikings have retaken the lead. 33-31. I see what the Vikings did there. By not taking a timeout, they've run the clock all the way down under a minute. That's why they stayed in the hurry up. It kept the Packer defense on the field, and they didn't stop the clock. I was wondering what they were doing. That's actually pretty smart. Tom Davidson for the extra point to give the Vikings a 3-point lead again. The kick is up, and it's good. Vikings lead at 34-31 with 44 seconds remaining. Green Bay still has 3 timeouts, and the Packers only need a field goal to force overtime. I tell you what, it's been quite the second half. This game has gone back and forth. We have a doubleheader for you tomorrow. It'll be the Redskins and the Chiefs, and that will be followed by the Jets and the Bengals. We hope to start around 8 o'clock Eastern time here at Jammin' Sports. Davison will kick off for Minnesota. This will be fielded by Caldwell at the 5-yard line over the 20-25. Matthew Caldwell out to the 31-yard line. Yeah, it's been 2 really good games tonight, is right. The Colts beat the Bills by 3 earlier today. And now this one going down to the wire. Emden comes back out. 40 seconds left. The Packers just have to get in a field goal range. They have 3 timeouts. We could have overtime. Where has Davis been hiding? He loves overtime. He's not here. 1st and 10 from the 31. Emden in the shotgun. Emden back. Looks downfield. Throws. Dumps it off to Hicks. And Hicks makes his way out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 9. Packers in the hurry-up. I don't know why they don't call a timeout. 2nd and 2. Emden from the shotgun. Emden back. Throws. Gets it out to Hicks. Out to the 48. Now they take a timeout with 20 seconds left. They have 2 timeouts left. A gain of 8 yards. 1st down, Green Bay. The Packers need about 20 more yards for a decent field goal shot. Just 20 seconds left. Vikings up 34-31. Just a great game. Even Misty's excited about it. Aren't you? She shook his head yes. Shook her head. 5 receivers wide. Emden in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Emden back. Throws downfield. He's got Alexander. Inside the 20. Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. The Packers are now in field goal range with 13 seconds left. A 35-yard reception to John Alexander down the sideline. It'd be a 34-yard field goal from there. We still have 13 seconds left. The Packers may take a shot at the end zone. They still have 2 timeouts, so why not? Vikings are up by 3. 34-31. Green Bay at the Vikings 17-yard line. Emden under center. Emden hands off to Hicks, and Hicks goes down. A 2-yard loss. The Packers take a timeout. 9 seconds left. They have 1 timeout left. Why not throw to the end zone? Why do you run on that play? I don't understand that. 9 seconds left. Let's see if the Packers just kicked the field goal. I would take a shot at the end zone. I have 9 seconds. You have a timeout. You can throw underneath. 2nd and 12 from the 19-yard line. Yep, Green Bay is going to take one more shot at the end zone here. On 2nd and 12, Emden under center. Emden, why are you running? Hands off to Hicks up the middle. And Hicks down to the 10-yard line. They take a timeout with 4 seconds left. Now they'll kick the field goal and force overtime. This will be a 27-yard attempt. I still don't know why you don't throw to the end zone. James Griffey will come out. This will be a 27-yard attempt to tie it up. What's up there, baller? Vikings will come out, or the Packers come out. The Vikings are going to ice the kicker. It's hard to ice a kicker when it's only 27 yards. 4 seconds remain. Packers trying to force overtime. Third and 3 from the 10-yard line. It's been a great game up to this point. It's gone back and forth. And now James Griffey will come out. A 27-yard attempt to tie the ball game up and head to overtime. Foster to hold. There's the snap. Kick is up. Looks good. Is good. We're tied at 34 with 1 second remaining. So the Packers are going to have to kick off. Some free football coming. Yes, we go to overtime. I kind of thought this game would end in overtime, the way it was going. Watch the Vikings return it for a touchdown. That'd be something. Green Bay has a touchdown return this game already. Let's see if the Vikings can get one. Griffey will tee it up. 1 second left in regulation. I would squib it. He kicks it away. Fielded by Simmons. He's going to down it. So the Vikings are going to run one play. No time came off the clock. Still 1 second left. Let's see what the Vikings do. They'll probably just take a knee. Either take a knee or throw a Hail Mary one. Or just go to overtime. Vikings in the eye. Bickford hands off to Lambos up the middle. Lambos out to the 36. And we have overtime here at Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Week 3 here at Jammin' Sports. We'll just keep it right here as we get set for the overtime period. The Vikings and the Packers tied at 34 as we get ready for the coin toss. 68 points. Definitely an over. I took the over. The Packers have won the toss. They will receive. So the Packers can win it on the opening drive if they get a touchdown. If they don't, then the Vikings will get a possession. As soon as the Vikings touch the ball, we'll be in sudden death. But the Packers have a chance to win it outright if they can get a touchdown. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Smith at the 8-yard line over the 25. Jameson Smith out to the 28-yard line. That's where the Packers will start here in the overtime. Remember now, here at Jammin' Sports, we don't have ties. If it's still tied after one overtime, we'll go to a second. I've never had a 3 overtime game. I came close, though, a couple seasons ago. First and 10, Green Bay from their own 28-yard line. We're tied at 34 in overtime. Free football, as Evil Dead said. 4 receivers wide. Emden in the shotgun. Emden back. Throws a wide receiver screen to Kirkwood. Kirkwood all the way out to the 41-yard line. A 13-yard gain. First down, Packers. Vince Kirkwood has had quite the game. That'll move it out to the 41. First down, Packers. On first and 10. Emden in the shotgun. Or actually under center, I'm sorry. Hands off, no play action, looking, throws deep. He's got a man, Alexander! Game is over. Touchdown! The Packers win it. 40-34. That's your final score. The Green Bay Packers win it in overtime. They go to 3-0. And the Vikings drop to 1-2. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We got hockey coming up next. NFL doubleheader tomorrow. We'll see you then.